Call all Yahweh Bashem Yahushua Bashem Rakah Kadash, and the woman to the apostles and elders great millstone, and peace, salutation, outcome doing his work in truth and sincerity in the four corners of the earth. I want to do this lesson going into Sleepy Joe Biden, you know, bringing up the war talk again, you know, and just because Donald T is out of office, man, does not mean that America will not be, propelled into a full world war. All right, and it don't mean that these missiles, these ICBM missiles, will not destroy America, man. Okay, because as you can see, tensions are still up. All right, and it's all a part of their damn agenda, man. All right, but ultimately, it's prophecy. Okay, ultimately, it's the will of the Most High Power. Yahweh Shai is actually going to be the ones coming, with that new world order, man. All right, because this devil already owns the world, man. All right, this devil is already has the earth, in its tune of wickedness, man. All right, so the devil is really getting greedy beyond belief, by trying to establish a new world order, man. And the Most High is not gonna allow him to. All right, your rulership is over. It says it won't simply be sanctions. Biden advisor threatens to punish Russia with tools seen and unseen for solar winds hack. Which I believe this is a bunch of BS. You know, I don't believe that Russia gives a shit um, about the Arctic blast that hit Texas. But this devil has to spark up controversy, man, and war talk. It says the Biden administration will soon deliver a sweeping response to solar winds breach, so that the usual suspect, Russia, understands where Washington draws the line on cyber attacks. U.S. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan said during his appearance on CBS's Face the Nation program on Sunday. Sullivan was asked about what the team of new U.S. President Joe Biden was going to do about the SolarWinds hack, given that sanctions have proven to be ineffective against Moscow. The advisor replied by saying that the American response will include a mix of tools seen and unseen. He didn't specify what those tools might be. Okay, so now they agree with Donald Trump's sanctions and stuff like that. Whereas they were just talking shit about Donald Trump. But they haven't even removed the sanctions that Donald Trump placed on all these different nations, man. Just showing you that these presidents are just going along, man. All right, to what the elite tell them to do. Okay, it says, and it will not simply be sanctions because, as you say, a response to a set of activities like this require a more comprehensive set of tools, and that is what the administration intends to do. Again, with the likely U.S. spies accuse Russia of solar winds hack, and repeat of Russiagate hysteria. And that hysteria is not gonna continue to be hysteria, man. All right. After a while, they're gonna push it to where it's just flat out, propaganda and to just straight up war talk. It says it will be weeks, not months, before the U.S. prepares retaliatory measures against Russia, Sullivan stated. They say weeks, They making big threats. They say we will ensure that Russia understands where the U.S. draws the line on this kind of activity. Whenever America even accuses Russia, they never even present any evidence. It says SolarWinds breach was reported in December, becoming one of the largest and most sophisticated cyber attacks to date. The hackers were able to insert software backdoors into a widely used network management program distributed by Texas-based SolarWinds company. This allowed them to compromise the systems of more than 100 commercial firms globally, as well as 9 U.S. government agencies, with the breach only discovered 8 or 9 months later. Of course, man, because this devil, set this whole shit up, man. All right, this whole dark winter, the grid going down, he set up all that shit. It says Washington insists that such an operation could not have possibly been carried out without a foreign government support, while U.S. intelligence and security agencies declared that the hack was likely Russian in origin, echoing evidence-free mainstream media claims as well as their own language in the assessments about the 2016 election. Moscow has denied any involvement in the SolarWinds breach, calling it yet another unsustained attempt by the U.S. to scapegoat Russia. You know, and that's exactly what it is. This damn devil started this dark winter shit to oppress you Americans, man, you Babylonians, and now they only looking for a scapegoat. It says every U.S. administration has plenty of clowns to entertain the world. Same old tired rhetoric. Is the U.S. going to try to bore the world into submission now? Is Solomon's warning a declaration of war? And the men of the Lord will hope so. You know, when a hypersonic missile arrives to you, Mr. Biden, into which hole will you put your sanctions? These are out here making threats. All right, so I'm gonna get to the scriptures, man. This is Revelation chapter 11 and verse 14. The second woe was past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Okay, that second woe being World War II. You know, okay, being those first wars, the first World War I and World War II. You know, and that third war is going to be World War III, man. Okay, and we see that these devils, have their arsenal ready. They talk about what tools they can use. Showing you that this devil has been pondering on wickedness, man. You know, he got all different ways to break down another a lower level, developing country. He has his tactics for that. And he has his tactics for going to war with even strong nations as itself. But doing it, deceitfully, man. You know, not as a man. In the ancient days, you didn't do the BS, and the pettiness of war, that goes on today. Being able to drop a drone on somebody, put them to death, put 100 men to death, just by the use of a damn drone strike. The shit is really, cowardly. This is Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 9. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go every one into his own country. For judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies, man. All right, and this is what your boy Joe Biden is behaving as if he wants to heal America, man. All right, you won't be able to heal this place, man. The Most High has a set judgment for America, man. All right, and it's to be burnt up through the use of those thermonuclear missiles, man, which the Most High is gonna put His spirit in. Okay, it's in. I started verse 7. Well, I started verse 6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord Yahweh's vengeance, man. All right, and the Most High is going to take us, like this. So the scripture says, "Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity." And the Most High's men are not going to be cut off in the iniquity of Babylon, man, because we haven't been, partakers, man. You know, it says he will render unto her a recompense, man, which is payback. Okay, Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. Okay, because of these other nations have drank of the wine of Babylon, man. Okay, and have put feminism in their country. All right, put policies like abortion into play. Put the LGBT community in their nations. So the nations are mad, man. And even jumped into the banking system. That centralized banking, man, which is gonna crash the whole world's economy. Okay, so these nations gonna be pissed the fuck off, man. You think the so-called Russians are hacking now? All right, wait till that great reset happens, man. Okay, um, that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her? Take more for her pain. If so, if so be, she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go every one into his own country, for judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies, man. Okay, so America is gonna be totally, burnt up, man. All right, and there's gonna be a great fire that's gonna burn, for many years. Okay, uncontrolled fire, you know, that's gonna continue to burn in the borders of America, which is Babylon, man. All right. But that's all I had. I put it just edifying call out. Yabashim Yasha, Bashim Kakodah, and double unto the apostles and elders of the great millstone, and keep that taste of the I can doing this work and keep sincerity in the folks of the earth. Shalom.